Did the defendant, Mitchell Lazarus, murder Edward Stone? Greed. Ladies and gentlemen, greed. Mr. Lazarus owned Top Flight, an aircraft parts business that was teetering on the edge of bankruptcy. So he hired a convicted arsonist named Ben Loomis to burn Top Flight to the ground. A month later, Mr. Lazarus received a check from his insurance company for $5 million. That's quite a payday, wouldn't you say? Stone knew Loomis set the fire, and once Loomis took off with the money, Mr. Stone started blackmailing Lazarus. And when Stone became greedy and wanted more, Mr. Lazarus killed him. Thank you.
You're up, Mr. Abbey.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the board game Clue, the rules state that the players have to find the murderer and the murder weapon. Similar rules do apply in a court of law. Now, I haven't heard the prosecution say a word about physical evidence or eyewitness testimony that would place my client at the scene of the crime. Guess why? Mr. McCabe doesn't have any reasonable doubt. Mr. McCabe has to convince you beyond a reasonable doubt that my client is guilty. Well, can he place him at the scene of the crime? No. Does he have his fingerprints on a murder weapon or even the murder weapon itself? No. Murder is not a game, ladies and gentlemen. This is serious business. And these are serious charges. Charges which should never have been brought against my client in the first place.
You were brilliant in there.
Oh, wait till I get you off before you start throwing around terms like that.
What are you talking about?
McCabe is going to go after you. He's going to do a slice and dice in your character.
This case is based on circumstantial evidence.
Let's not forget that a lot of guys are in prison because they were taken down by circumstantial evidence.
I didn't kill Stone.
Oh, this will be the first time you had a run-in with somebody that you didn't kill.
Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, JL, but Gaston's does not have grilled ham and cheese.
What kind of sandwiches does Gaston have?
Well, they have smoked turkey and avocado, diced Black Forest ham, salad, and trois fromage.
Trois what?
That's 3 cheese.
Oh. All right. So tell him to take some undiced ham, sap some fromage, any one of the 3, between 2 pieces of rye, and grill it for me, will you? I saw Jack Nicholson do that in a movie once. He was very funny.
Hey, good to see you. Hey, how's the case going?
Oh, Abby wasted no time in telling the jury that we have neither a murder weapon nor a witness who could place Lazarus at the murder scene. If I had either one of those, Jake, Lazarus would be down for the count.
Well, it might be your lucky day.
Huh?
I tracked down Tom Smith.
The bartender? Well, where is he? What's the matter? You do have him, don't you?
Well, that's the problem.
Estoy contento que lo maté. Estoy aquí, cabrón. Y lo mataría otra vez si tuviera que matarlo.
Tommy.
Aquí no vale.
Tommy.
Vete afuera.
Geez, you don't look so good. What happened to you?
Hey, Jake, I need to get out of here, man.
Yeah, well, that'd be my thought. Where'd you get loaded and started beef with Garcia and his boys? That wasn't real right.
Look, man, why don't you just call this lawyer friend of mine?
I can't do that. I can't. You know I can't do that.
I told you already. I didn't say this.
Shh. I know what you told me, okay? The restaurant you worked at was right next door to where the murder took place. And you told me you didn't see anything, right? You didn't see anything.
You're right.
All right, here's the other thing. It's Valentine's Day. Right? You closed the bar, you cashed out. You walked out around 10:15. That's exactly when Ed Stone was killed. And you're telling me that you didn't see anything?
I told you, I swear, I didn't see
You
anything.
didn't see anything?
Nothing.
Nothing. All right, I came down here to help you out. But you're wasting my time. I got a plane to catch.
Hey, wait. Now, wait.
Let me talk to him for a second, all right? You got something to say it.
I'm scared. I'm scared of Lazarus, man.
You're scared of him. I understand that. But look at where you are. Tough choice, I know. You make the decision. It's up to you.
Mr. Torres, for the past 3 years, you have worked as a mechanic at Ed Stone's auto repair shop. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And in those 3 years, did you ever see the defendant, Mitchell Lazarus, with your boss?
Yes, sir, I did.
How many times would you guess?
About 4 or 5.
And during those 4 or 5 times, did you ever hear Mr. Lazarus and your boss talk about arson?
Yes, sir.
Objection, Your Honor. Mr. Lazarus is not on trial here for arson.
Mr. Abbey, I've already ruled the arson admissible. Answer the question, Mr. Torres.
A few nights before he was killed, the boss told Mr. Lazarus that he was going to go to the cops and tell them about the fire if he didn't pay up.
Did Mr. Lazarus respond to that?
Yes, he said he was going to kill the boss if he didn't stop squeezing him.
He said he would kill him. Thank you. No further questions.
Mr. Torres, where were Mr. Lazarus and Mr. Stone when you heard this argument?
In the boss's office.
And where were you?
I'm sorry?
I said, where were you?
I was outside the office getting a cup of coffee.
Oh. And was the office door closed?
Excuse me?
I said, was the office door closed?
Yes, sir, but they were screaming at each other. I could hear every word.
Mr. Torres, this is a copy of your U.S. Army physical, which you took about 6 months ago. Says here that you failed the hearing test. Is that right?
Hey, look, I heard them fighting, all right? I heard every word.
Thank you, Mr. Torres. I don't have any other questions, Your Honor.
The witness may step down.
Got me a nice little surprise waiting for you outside.
Smith?
Oh, yeah, ready and waiting. Now, why don't you tell me to have a very nice time on my vacation?
Well, just for the spite of it, I should hold you here. But go on. Have a nice time. Were you working on Valentine's Day, Mr. Smith?
From 4 to 10 p.m., sir.
Approximately what time did you leave?
I cashed out, and I had a quick beer. I left about 10:15.
And when you left, did you see anyone leaving the repair shop?
Yeah. I saw a guy drive away. He was in a Mercedes, mustard-colored, convertible. He was in a big hurry, too. He almost ran me over.
Is that man here today?
Yeah. That's the guy right there.
Let the record show that the witness is pointing to the defendant, Mr. Lazarus.
My turn. Yeah, right here.
Can I help you?
Yeah. I want to confess to the murder of Ed Stone.
Where you going with my dog?
Oh, what do you think? Running away together.
Excuse me, JL. I just got a call from the 17th Precinct, Homicide Division.
Brian. I'm exhausted. Can't it wait till tomorrow?
I'm afraid not, sir. Someone just confessed to the murder of Ed Stone.
What?
Like I told them, this guy Stone was fooling around with my wife. Went crazy and killed him.
How did you find out that your wife was having an affair, Mr. Grimes?
She told me. Felt guilty. Didn't want to keep any secrets from me.
What did you do then?
I flipped out. I couldn't stay in the house with her, so I stormed out. I drove around for a while. I thought that would calm me down, but when I thought of that man with my wife,
You what, Mr. Grimes?
I drove to Stone's auto body shop. I told him who I was. I told him to keep the hell away from my wife. I would have left it there. I swear.
Why didn't you?
He insulted me. He said if Loretta was getting what she wanted at home, then she wouldn't have. That's when I picked up the wrench and hit him with it.
Do you remember what time you murdered Mr. Stone, sir?
Yeah. It was about 10 o'clock at night.
Mr. Grimes, the wrench you say you hit Mr. Stone with, did you bring it with you from home?
No, I found it there at the shop.
I see. And where is the wrench now?
I threw it away at the dump.
The county landfill. Oh, well, that stretches over 5 square miles. There's no way the police could search an area that large.
There's a access road off of the Meridian Highway. And there's a mobile trailer that the Department of Sanitation uses as an office. I buried the wrench
halfway between the trailer and the road.
What made you decide to confess now?
I couldn't let an innocent man be convicted for a crime I committed.
Can I speak to you outside, Mr. Henley? Well, 11th hour confessions always make me nervous. I don't trust them.
He's got a credible motive.
Go talk to the wife, and then we'll discuss motive.
Why would a man confess to a murder if he didn't do it?
Crackpots and publicity hounds do it all the time.
Grimes is the first to identify the murder weapon.
If it is the murder weapon.
Well, we'll soon find out. I'm sending a forensics team to the landfill right away.
Damn it. We had him, Brian. I was this close to sending that SOB Lazarus away.
Look, I think Lazarus is a sleazebag, too. But he just might be innocent.
Jason.
No deals, Arnold.
I don't want to make any deals. I want you to drop the charges.
Need I remind you that the jury has already heard eyewitness testimony placing your client at the scene of the crime?
Well, so what if he was at the body shop? I can tell you that Ed Stone was still alive when Lazarus left because Al Grimes came in and killed him.
We'll see.
Will you stop wasting the taxpayers' money, Jason? Drop the charges.
I'm going to continue to try your client for murder. After he's found guilty, I'm trying him for arson and fraud.
All right.
Be seated. Mr. McCabe?
Your Honor, given the developments of the last 12 hours, the state requests a 2-day recess to investigate this matter more fully.
Is that all right with you, Mr. Abbey?
Your Honor, a man came forward last night and confessed to murdering Ed Stone. I have here his signed confession.
I am aware of the confession, Mr. Abbey.
In light of this, Your Honor, I would like to move for dismissal.
I will not dismiss charges against the defendant until there is substantially more evidence implicating Mr. Grimes.
Your Honor!
I have ruled, Mr. Abbey. However, because of the sudden change of events, I will grant the state's request.
My private life is none of your business, Mr. Henley.
I know this must be very difficult for you, Mrs. Grimes.
Please, Mr. Henley. I'd like to leave now.
Mrs. Grimes, we have to corroborate your husband's confession. Until that's done, I'm going to keep on you. So let's just keep this as simple as possible, shall we?
In 16 years of marriage, I never once slept with another man. Until I met him.
By him, I assume you mean Mr. Stone.
My car needed repair. I took it to his shop for an estimate. Let's just say he was more interested in me than the job.
And you?
We slept together twice.
Did he take you to a hotel or motel?
We met at his apartment.
Did anyone see you leave or enter the building with him?
I don't know. Maybe the manager.
It's a nice-looking family.
Yes, it was.
Do you mind if I borrow this picture of you?
What for?
I'll need to show it to the manager. This might help jog his memory.
Here. Just leave it.
Thank you, Mrs. Grimes.
This is all my fault. Al's a good man. He deserved better than this.
Can anyone corroborate the wife's story?
I've got to talk to the night doorman of Stone's building. Lawyer Grimes thinks he might have seen her with Stone.
Yeah. The men who went out to the landfill, they found a wrench.
And?
It was exactly where Grimes said it would be.
Any blood or hair samples?
Perfect match. But I'm still not convinced Grimes is the murderer.
JL, you don't want to prosecute the wrong man.
Grimes said he threw the murder weapon in the back seat of his car after he killed Stone. Is that right?
That's right. Why?
Well, the police searched his car and they found no traces of blood or hair fiber.
And why would Grimes confess to a murder if he didn't do it? Grimes is looking at murder 1, life without parole.
What if he was paid to confess?
Yes.
Well, how do I know it's you?
Here. Did you bring the money?
Yeah, it's all here.
$250,000.
My husband said you agreed to $500,000.
Well, you'll get the rest. The charges against me are dropped. Your husband takes my place in jail.
Victor, I gotta hand it to you. I could never figure out how to work on these things.
Hey, Mr. H, listen, I may be hard of hearing, but I'm no liar. I heard what that guy Lazarus said to the boss.
No, I believe you. And Mr. McKay believes you. Listen, Victor, I need your help. You know Stone's girlfriend, right?
Donna?
Was he seeing any other women besides her?
So he met Donna, the man had more girlfriends than Warren Beatty.
What do you mean, till?
Donna was she was a one-man woman. She threatened to leave the boss unless he stopped seeing all his other girlfriends. Of course, the boss used to sneak around.
Did you ever see this woman with your boss?
Why?
She claims she was having an affair with him. What's so funny?
It would definitely be the first time he had an affair with somebody and I didn't know about it.
Ah, real talker, huh?
Mr. Motormouth, every time, every one. And there were plenty of them. You know how many housewives he picked off in this place? And after every single one, he'd give me the blow-by-blow.
Sounds like a real classy guy.
Oh, it was pouring out of him. Even took pictures of a couple of them. I'm telling you, if he slept with her, I would have known about it.
It took me a month to accept that I would never see Ed again. And now you come here with this?
I'm sorry, Miss Miller, but I have to corroborate her story.
Did you and Mr. Stone never argue about Loretta Grimes?
I never heard of her.
Are you sure?
Why would I lie?
I'm not saying you're lying. But I know sometimes that, well, the truth hurts people. And rather than accept it,
They lie. Well, I'm not one of those people. I have to work out all the time because I have a lot of nervous energy since this happened. You give somebody everything you have, you want to feel you get the same in return. Yeah, it would hurt me to know that he was cheating on me. But I am not a liar. Now, what night did you want to know about?
Oh, let's see. January 19th and
The 19th of January is my birthday. Ed took me to Vegas. We stayed at Caesars. Saw Wayne Newton's show. And Eddie lost his shirt playing blackjack.
I'll get it.
Hi, I'm Brian Henley from the DA.
Mom, the lawyer guy's here.
Hey, Chief. What are you studying?
Stuff. Is my father gonna spend the rest of his life in jail?
I don't know, son. It's not for me to decide.
I can't believe you say stuff like that.
Cindy, Andy, finish your homework in your rooms, please.
So immature. You're such a nerd.
What is it, Mr. Henley?
I'm sorry to bother you again, Mrs. Grimes, but something came up that we need to talk about.
What?
Well, I was just talking to Donna Miller,
Who's she?
Edward Stone's girlfriend. She says that she was with him in Las Vegas on the 19th of January.
I could have been wrong about the exact date.
Well, you seemed quite sure last time.
I'm certain about two things, Mr. Henley. I slept with the man, and it's the biggest mistake I've ever made. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Now, Grimes' wife says Stone's girlfriend is lying. Their girlfriend says Loretta Grimes is lying. Do we have anybody who's telling the truth here?
Well, I tracked down the manager at Stone's apartment, showed him a picture of Loretta Grimes. He remembers seeing them together.
Well, that establishes Hal Grimes' motive.
Motive plus the murder weapon also establishes reasonable doubt. No way that jury will find Lazarus guilty.
The court doesn't reconvene until 10 tomorrow morning. That still gives us 12 hours to find something.
Why won't you believe Ed Grimes is telling the truth?
What time do doctors get to work in the morning, Brian?
I don't know. 8, 9? Why, are you feeling sick?
I never felt better in my life. We dug into Al Grimes' checking account. Grimes wrote over $10,000 in checks to a doctor by the name of Olivia Kurtz at the West Side Oncological Clinic. It's like our man's been seeing a cancer specialist.
Mr. Grimes, would you please tell this court where you were at approximately 10:15 p.m. on the night of February the 14th?
I was at Ed Stone's repair shop.
A little late to be getting your car repaired, wasn't it?
It's not why I was there.
Well, why were you there?
I was there to see Stone.
Was anyone else there at the time?
No. No, it was just the two of us.
Were you and Mr. Stone friends?
I never met the man until that night.
Mr. Grimes, you are testifying that you didn't know the deceased and you were not there getting your car fixed. Would you please tell us exactly what you were doing there?
That night, my wife told me that she was having an affair with Stone.
And what did you do when she told you that?
Well, we had a big fight. I was furious. I couldn't calm down, so I left.
And where did you go?
I drove to a payphone. I called Stone's apartment. He didn't answer, so I went to his shop.
I know you must be very busy, Dr. Kurtz. I appreciate you squeezing me in like this.
Well, my nurse says you're with the district attorney's office. I trust this has nothing to do with malpractice.
Oh, no, nothing like that. I just need to find out about a patient of yours, an Al Grimes.
Well, I'm afraid that's confidential, Mr. Henley.
I understand that, Doctor. But Mr. Grimes is a suspect in a murder investigation, and any information that you could provide about his physical condition would be invaluable.
Mr. Henley, patients place a great deal of trust in their physicians. I can't and won't violate that trust.
I respect that, Dr. Kurtz, but Mr. Grimes has confessed to a murder that, well, he may not have committed, ma'am. With all due respect, if you don't work with me on this, an innocent man could go to jail for the rest of his life.
Mr. Grimes, the police found a wrench with samples of blood and hair tissue that matched the deceased Mr. Edward Stone. Do you know where the police found this wrench?
They found it at the Costa Lamar County landfill.
How did you know that's where the wrench was?
I put it there.
Is this the wrench, Mr. Grimes?
Yes, it is.
Now, isn't it true, Mr. Grimes, that on the night of Valentine's Day, after your wife told you that she'd been having an affair with Mr. Stone, you stormed out of the house, you drove to Mr. Stone's body shop, and then you bludgeoned him to death, then buried this wrench in the county dump. Is that correct?
Yes.
Your Honor, I think a dismissal is in order.
Your Honor, I would like to cross-examine this witness, please. Though in the light of Mr. Grimes' testimony, I would like to beg the court's indulgence and ask for a recess to prepare my cross-examination.
It's been a long day. Court is recessed until 10 tomorrow morning.
My husband already told you what happened, Mr. Henley.
I just need to substantiate your side of the story, Mrs. Grimes.
I told my husband about the affair. He flipped, he stormed out of the house and didn't come back until midnight.
That's almost word for word what your husband said.
Why shouldn't it? That's what happened.
What did you do after your husband left the house?
Nothing. I stayed here and waited for him to come home.
You stayed here the entire night.
I was upset and ashamed. I just sat here in the dark. Look, I was just on my way to the pharmacy to get a prescription filled for Al. My husband's not been feeling well lately.
Sorry to hear that. Anything serious?
No, not really.
I thought he might be in a lot of pain.
Why do you say that?
Well, I couldn't help notice the prescription is for a very strong painkiller.
I must be going.
Loretta, calm down.
Down. Every time I turn around, that district attorney's in my face.
You didn't tell him about the cancer, did you?
No. I've been subpoenaed.
All right. Well, we know that might happen. You just have to stick to the story. We'll be home free.
Honey, this is wrong.
You should have thought about that before you slept with that stone. I'll tell you what's wrong. I can't get insurance because I've got cancer. But I'm not going to leave this world knowing that my wife and children are taken care of. That's the plan, Loretta. You have a job to do, and I'm counting on you to do it.
Visiting hours are over, folks.
Dr. Kurtz has been treating your husband for the past several months, isn't that correct?
Yes.
What kind of doctor is she, Mrs. Grimes?
A good one, I hope.
Isn't she a cancer specialist?
Oh, yes.
Mrs. Grimes, your husband suffers from cancer of the pancreas. Isn't that true?
Objection, Your Honor. Mr. Grimes' medical condition has no relevance to this case.
On the contrary, Your Honor, I have reason to believe that Al Grimes' health sheds more light on his motive than marital jealousy.
I'll allow the question.
My husband has been diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, yes.
Please forgive me for asking these questions. Isn't it true that pancreatic cancer is a very painful condition and practically always fatal?
Medical science is fallible, sir.
Yes, that it is. And expensive. Mrs. Grimes, is your husband dying?
Objection, Your Honor. Mrs. Grimes is not God.
Withdraw the question. Your husband has a $25,000 insurance policy with North America Mutual. Does he not, Mrs. Grimes?
I'm not aware of the amount.
Didn't he try to increase the amount to $1 million before he was turned down when he refused to submit to the physical?
I don't know. My husband doesn't discuss every financial decision with me.
What about your mother?
What?
Your mother! Does she discuss her financial decisions with you?
No.
Mrs. Grimes, a private investigator employed by my office discovered $250,000 was deposited in your mother's savings account. Did she tell you about that?
No.
Mrs. Grimes, do you think it's strange that the money was deposited into your mother's account the day after your husband confessed to the murder of Edward Stone?
Objection, Your Honor. The witness is being asked to speculate.
Sustained.
Mrs. Grimes, did Mr. Lazarus pay your husband $250,000 to confess to the murder of Edward Stone?
Absolutely not.
Move to strike, Your Honor.
The jury will disregard Mr. McCabe's last question. And, Counselor, I am not going to allow this line of questioning to go on any further. Stop fishing around and get to the point.
Mrs. Grimes, after you told your husband about your affair with Edward Stone, he left the house, correct?
Yes.
And you stayed home
Yes.
the entire night? And you never went anywhere, never saw anyone?
That's right.
Strange. That's not what Michael Harris, the night pharmacist at Hurley's drugstore, says. This is a copy of a prescription receipt for a drug. Signed by you, Mrs. Grimes. The pharmacist says he released the prescription at 10:20 p.m. on Valentine's Day. That's 5 minutes after Edward Stone was murdered.
I forgot about picking up the prescription.
Well, you know, given the seriousness of your husband's condition, a lapse of memory is quite understandable. By the way, the prescription you picked up was for Demerin, wasn't it?
Yes.
As Demerin's an analgesic, a painkiller, is it not?
Yes, it is.
And Dr. Kurtz's instructions were for 100 milligrams every 4 hours. My, that's a very heavy dosage, isn't it? I mean, your husband must have been in tremendous pain.
Some days are better than others.
And you'd have us believe that in that tremendous pain and heavy medication, that your husband left the house?
That's what happened.
I don't think so. I think it was you, Mrs. Grimes. You went out. You killed Edward Stone. You picked up your husband's medicine. And you drove home. You see, after my investigator realized that you had left your house, he decided to get a search warrant. A police forensic team was then sent to examine the backseat of your car. And guess what they found? Blood and hair samples that matched those of the victim, Edward Stone. Your husband didn't kill Stone. It was you, wasn't it, Mrs. Grimes?
I did it. I killed Edward Stone. We slept together twice.
A few weeks later, he started blackmailing me. He told me he would tell my husband about our affair if I didn't give him $15,000.
I don't have that kind of money. Then get it! How?
You got a good body. Use that.
Don't you ever lay a hand on me again, ever. I mean it. Because if you ever touch me again, you're gonna need a lot more than $15,000 just to cover your hospital bills. Now get out of here. Just a screw.
After I told my husband what I'd done, he said we had to keep quiet until he figured out what to do. Later, when Al read that Mr. Lazarus had been indicted, he went to him and offered to confess to the murder of Ed Stone for $500,000. My husband is dying, Mr. McCabe. He did this for me and our children.
Your Honor, the defense requests that all charges against Mitchell Lazarus be dismissed.
State concurs.
The case is dismissed. Please arrest Mrs. Grimes and take her into custody. This court is now adjourned.
You gonna bring murder charges against her?
I'm gonna need some very compelling evidence before I bring murder charges against a mother who's been blackmailed and a husband who is dying.
Well, I think she has a very strong case for self-defense.
Maybe.
Or involuntary manslaughter.
I'd listen to that. And I'm gonna find that arsonist, Loomis. He and Mr. Lazarus are going to do some quality time in a maximum security institution.
You okay, Mr. McCabe?
What?
Are you okay?
You know, I've always believed that you can't put a price on human life. But the truth is, Al Grimes would have been worth more dead than he was alive. That's a shame, Brian. It's a damn shame.
Well, don't worry. I didn't worry.
Oh, watch the suit. Watch the suit. Stick
Jake,
it in.
we had a great time.
Oh, I did too.
It was terrific. Thank you for letting us stay with you.
Oh, listen. No, I had a good time too. Don't do that now.
Of all the cousins, you are the best.
Oh.
And please, don't worry. I insist on paying for the damage.
Robin, listen,
the
we talked about
apartment, I mean
we talked
you.
about that. Will you stop it? I mean it. Look, I'll take care of it.
Yeah.
Look, hey. You're gonna be a good boy and have a safe trip, huh?
You promised we'd go surfing.
Look, I tell you what. We'll go next time. How about that? Okay.
Give Uncle Jake a big hug and a thank you.
Okay. Oh, well, watch your hands now. Watch the hands. All right. You be a good boy, okay?
Thanks, Uncle Jake.
You bet.
Jake, what is it?
I'm just gonna miss you very much.
Oh.
No, I mean it. Come here. I'm gonna miss you very much. I want you to get on the plane now, okay?
Okay.
I want you to have a safe flight. Be a good girl, okay?
Sure.
All right, you call me. Listen, you listen to your mother, okay? All right, be a good boy. Call me, Robin, all right? Okay.
Bye.
Talk about your great moves. Talking about blowing a hole in an alibi a mile wide. You were fantastic.
Derek, please, just a few more paragraphs like that, and then stop, will you please? I must preserve my modesty.
You were great. You were great.
Well, it's all in a day's work, kid.
McCabe, I'm offended you didn't come to my bail hearing.
Derek, have you met Tonio Sebastian?
No, sir, I don't believe so.
Derek here. One of the truly corrupt men in our fair city, huh?
Oh?
I assume you met Bale.
We'll manage somehow. $2 million? Where am I supposed to get that kind of money?
2 million. Goodbye.
Finally, I've been trying to reach you.
Well, I've been in court. I am the district attorney, in case you've forgotten. Is Max all right?
Of course he is. He lives better than you do.
Well, he doesn't have to listen to you, for one thing.
That insult goes into the ledger. Jake is on the phone for you. It may be important.
Well, why the hell didn't you say so? Hello, Max. Relax, my boy. Your old dad is here. Yes, he is. Yeah, what do you got, Jake?
Didn't Detroit tell us the Sagittarius every time?
Oh, that was the theory.
You're not gonna believe it. Just flown it down.
Here? Are you sure?
I'm positive. I'm sitting here at the airport watching.
All right, I'll send back up.
No, don't do that. Too late for that. Looking at the best hitman in the business, and he doesn't even know I'm here. I'm gonna find out where he's going and who he's meeting.
Okay, but be very careful.
Yeah. All right, I gotta go.
Use it! Drop it real easy.
Yes, doctor. X-ray technician on call. Please call.
Increase the oxygen flow.
X-ray technician.
I want this man checked every 5 minutes for the next hour. You understand?
Yes, doctor.
I didn't want to drop him. All I wanted to do was talk to him.
This arsenal he's carrying makes it pretty obvious he was here on business. All of his IDs are under the name Bradford Archer. His return flight's booked for tomorrow night.
24 hours, that's pretty fast.
If you're waiting for a statement from this man, I don't think he has much time left.
Thank you.
Inhalation therapist to ICU. Inhalation therapist, ICU.
Do you want a priest or anyone? I'm J.L. McCabe, the district attorney. Tell me what you're doing here.
Hi. You remember me? No? We met a couple years ago in a hotel in Providence. You don't remember that, do you? My partner and I were snowbound. We were babysitting a witness we were supposed to bring back. I bet you never even knew my partner's name. His name was Bud Harden. He's a nice guy. He's married, got a couple kids. Jennifer and Matthew. It's a small hotel near the airport. Had no room service. So I went downstairs to get some coffee and some donuts, and that's when you hit the room. You took out Harden and the witness. The witness was a little guy. He never hurt anybody. You remember that, you bastard? I met you coming out of the elevator downstairs. I've never forgotten your face.
Who are you working for now?
Who's the contract? Go to hell.
J.L., is it you?
Hi, Jerry.
Come on in.
What have we got here, huh? Oh, linguine with white clam sauce.
Yeah, I'm not hungry. You're welcome to it.
Oh, no. I had something at the hospital.
How's her friend?
He didn't make it, Jake. He died about a half hour ago.
Get anything from him?
No, not a thing. Jake, you've really outdone yourself with this dish.
Why do I feel bad about killing a guy like that?
Maybe only because you're human.
Well, the problem is whoever hired Sagittarius is just going to turn around and hire somebody else now. But not until he finds out that his man is dead.
That's right. You got a little Parmigiano?
Yeah. Listen, I checked the Carbonell place.
Bradford Archer gave his local address as the Messina Hotel.
Yeah? Forget it, Jake.
Now, just listen. Will you just listen to me for a second?
You don't happen to have any of that wonderful Chianti left, do you?
No, but I've got some Pinot Grigio. You want some of that?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Okay, look, the only thing we know about Sagittarius is that all of his jobs are booked through this guy named Lang out of Kansas City, right? That's 1,500 miles. Nobody knows anything about him. They don't even know what he looks like. The guy's a mystery man. So here's my idea.
I know what your idea is, and you can forget it.
Look, just listen to me, will you? We're physically the same size. I can double for this guy.
Got any Italian bread?
No, I don't. Listen.
No, that's okay.
I want to check into the motel as Bradford Archer and see what happens.
I know what can happen, and I'd hate to lose a damn good cook like you. Jake, the problem is we don't know how much the guy who ordered the hit knows about Sagittarius, right?
I can deal with that. I can tap dance around it. I can do this, J.L.
All right, I'll call Kansas City. Make sure this Lang character is where he's supposed to be.
All right, good.
Yeah.
Archer, where the hell have you been? You're late. It was guaranteed you'd be on time.
Time's relative. I'm here. That's all that counts.
There's a park down the block. Meet me there 8:30 tomorrow morning.
Make it 9.
How's that?
I said 9. I like a leisurely breakfast. How will I know you?
Don't worry, I'll know you.
Archer? Who are you?
Kane. Down payment. Don't you want to count it?
People don't short me.
I checked the airline. Your plane was on time. How come you were so late getting to the motel?
Well, maybe I got a haircut. Maybe I met her later. Maybe it's none of your business.
You go back to the motel and be there next time I call.
Hey. I didn't come all this way to sit in some flea bag motel so you could tell me to wait. I came here to do a job.
You'll do the job tonight. I'm handling the details.
For who?
For me, that's who.
I don't work blind.
What the hell are you talking about? This is exactly the way you handled the Freeman contract in Atlantic City. I checked. You came in after everything was laid out for you and you pulled the trigger. Hey, you can't walk out now. Everything is set up. Come on, we can work something out. Just give me a little time.
I wait 2 hours. You tell your boss the down payment's non-refundable. You understand that? You tell him that for me.
Mr. Matthias?
Andrea, could you excuse us? Did it go okay?
Not exactly. He wants to know everything. Like who hired him.
You're to keep my name out of it. Is that clear?
Too late.
I'm Bradford, aren't you?
Steve Matthias.
I followed your boy here. You should learn to be a little more cautious.
What do you want?
Well, this setup's a little too cute for me. I need to know who's paying the bills.
How you know? What are you drinking?
I'm not.
Let's talk about the job. Who's the target?
I'll let you know.
What's with all the mystery?
Hey, listen, this is the arrangement we had with your guy in KC. This is the way we agreed you would do this job.
You're on a need-to-know basis. If you objected to those terms, Lang should have said so. Now, are you in or out?
We'll do it your way, for now.
Hey, how is Lang anyway? Still complaining about that bad back?
What is it, dear?
I need the keys to the convertible.
Of course.
Excuse me.
So how's Lang's back?
Look, we don't discuss his orthopedic problems. We just discuss business. Look, if this is your idea of a security check, why don't you pick up the phone, call Lang, and have me checked out, okay?
Santo? Now that you're here, I think you should stay.
Good. When do I get the gory details?
I'll let you know soon enough. Show Mr. Archer to a room. Check Lang in Kansas City.
Looking for something?
Yeah, I was looking for a phone.
None here.
I didn't notice. Who are you?
Andrea.
I'm Brad. You live here?
In a manner of speaking.
Yeah. So who are you now? You the wife?
We're still negotiating.
So what's your story?
Independent contractor.
Phone's upstairs.
Thank you.
Yeah. Sid, listen. Could you describe him for me? Uh-huh. It's Archer, all right. Tell me, Sid, what do you know about your bad back? Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. All right, thanks. No. Just a couple of questions, that's all. All right. I'll talk to you later.
So he checks out. And the bad back?
Lang says he's Mr. Invisible. Talks about business and nothing else.
Hi.
Where are you going?
I thought I'd go to lunch.
I don't think it's such a good idea.
I think it's a great idea. Great ideas are hard to come by.
Then get in.
I met Stephen when I was 17. Several lifetimes ago.
Do you love him?
I used to. He's changed. I hate it.
Yeah? Why do you stay?
Oh, I left once.
I didn't get far enough. Kane found me.
Just what is your angle?
Me? It's hard to say. But I'll tell you, I think I would definitely try one of these specials. They look awfully good. You'll excuse me, I'll be right back.
Now, I want you to pay close attention, Max, because we're going to ask questions later, okay? Here we go. Who is the nicest dog in the whole wide world? Is it you? Attaboy! Oh, that's wonderful. Good boy. Yeah.
I hate to interrupt such a tender moment, but Jake is on the phone.
Gertrude, would you look on your phone? There's a little button called intercom. In the future, use it or lose it. I wouldn't have to look at your face. Yeah, Jake? Where are you?
Look, I'm up the coast. The guy's name is Stephen Matthias, and he goes down tonight like we figured.
Stephen Matthias, huh? Oh, I know him. He runs a very successful trucking company. Why is he buying a killer?
I don't know. There's still no word on the target. They're playing it real tight.
What are you doing here?
Where's Archer? If I leave now, we've blown our chance. Hopefully I'm going to have the target and who's behind it in the next hour or so.
Well, you may not have another couple of hours.
Well, they got me bottled up at Matthias' beach house. It's too risky to use their phone.
I'll send Derek.
Look, baby, I can't look. Look, why do you make me crazy like this, okay? You're going to do this without me, all right? I'm going to talk to you later, honey. I want you to be there. Who was that? Your mother.
And that is spelled Matthias. I want to know the whole shooting match on him. His business, his family, any extracurricular activity. I want it all. The man's working with someone, and I want to know who. All right? Thank you. Oh, Derek.
Yes, sir?
I got a special assignment for you.
Sir?
Undercover.
You're kidding, right?
No, I'm not kidding. Nothing fancy. You've got to rendezvous with Jake below Matthias's house on Shoreline Beach. If he has it, Jake will pass you the name of the person Sagittarius was hired to kill. And hopefully who's behind the hiring.
All right.
Yeah, let's see. You're blonde. You're probably a lot too old, but you could pass for a surfer, I think.
No problem. Hang 10, the big kahuna.
You will be walking with your surfboard and casually meet with Jake.
I think I can manage it. Thank you. Mr. McCabe.
What?
Do you think I have time maybe to go to a tanning parlor before? Maybe not.
Sebastian? Stephen, everything going according to schedule?
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. I'm just not sure about this guy.
I would hate for there to be a problem, Stephen. Just tell me if everything is going according to schedule.
Yes, it is.
Wonderful. The quicker the better. I have a small security problem in my organization, a leak, which I hope to rectify shortly. Meanwhile, your handling this for me has been a big help. You see, Stephen, I knew our partnership would be fine, just fine. But McCabe is getting a little too close. Once that fat man is dead, I'll rest a lot easier.
Archer! Mr. Matthias doesn't want you wandering all around.
May have you on a leash, but he doesn't have me on one.
Hey, relax, man.
You relax or get careless. You get careless, you die. I saw that in a movie once. I don't remember which one.
Let's go.
I got your message, Terry. Too bad.
I'm sorry, sir. We never even got close.
That's not your fault. Just don't crack any more sand into my office, will you? Well, what have you got?
Matthias is squeaky clean.
Dead.
The man has no criminal record, not even a parking ticket.
Damn it to hell, Allison.
Sorry, sir.
Well, keep digging. Get into it. Deeper. Otherwise, takes in a lot of trouble. Yeah.
Jail, it's Jake.
Yes, Jake, what do you have?
Now listen, Matthias just went into business with a company named Interlane Limited. You got it?
Yeah.
What are you doing in here?
Quiet. What if I said I could help you?
Who are you?
I can't tell you that. You're going to have to trust me.
Why should I?
Because you've got nobody else. Andrea, I know I've got no right to ask you this, but I want you to forget that you ever saw me come up here. You understand? All I can tell you is it could save someone's life.
What's going on? What the hell are you doing in here?
It's not what you think.
I'm not a fool.
Hey, this was my play, not the lady's. You got a problem, it's with me, not her.
Andrew, get out of here.
Came up here to kill some time. She was on the phone. That's it.
You've got a job to do. That's your priority.
That's what I'm trying to do. I need to know the name of the target.
You'll know the name when you have to and not before.
Whatever you say.
Mr. McCabe, we got a break. I found those incorporation papers on Interlane. Seems it's pretty much a dummy corporation.
Yeah.
But guess who the general partner is? Tonio Sebastian.
Good work, Allison, good work. If Sebastian is behind this hit, the target could be one of 100 guys. So get a hold of Detective Simmons and tell him to pick up Blinky Eisler for me, but tell him to be careful. Well, go on!
Are you nuts bringing me out here? Anybody sees me, I'm in the pond. Look, we made a deal once, but you can't keep doing this. Sebastian's no dummy, McCabe. He's gonna get wise on the leak. Are you listening? Can you hear me?
There's going to be a hit going down tonight. Time's running out, Blinky. I need to know who Sebastian is gunning for.
Do you think he calls me all the time to tell me what he's doing? Come on, get serious, McCabe.
Blinky, do you think that being a DA is easy? On the contrary, you wouldn't believe some of the unflattering things they say about me. I've been accused of going back on deals I make with informants, of making a deal with a witness, getting what I want from him, and then throwing him to the wolves. I have actually been accused of going back on my promises of immunity. Well, of course, the people who said that are now in prison, so we'll discount them.
I don't know from any hit, McCabe. I don't know from that, all right?
You want to see me? Change of plans. I want you to go along with Archer.
Me go in? I could be spotted. That's why we brought in somebody from the outside.
Don't care. After he makes the hit, I want you to take him out on the spot. You understand?
I understand.
It's time.
Guess I'll see you around.
I hope so.
Andrea, I want to talk to you.
I was just saying goodbye.
Get inside. People have business to attend to.
Go on.
Do it.
Let's go.
All right. This is the inside of the restaurant.
Yeah.
Your target eats right here every Thursday night. You come in through the kitchen. This is the easiest money you'll ever make. You can't miss him. They call him the Fat Man. Go.
Where's he going?
Inside. He's your backup.
No. I do this alone.
Not tonight.
Well, let's see. I'll have a prime rib rare, baked potato, cream spinach, and save me a piece of Ollie's famous cheesecake for dessert with a dollop of strawberry ice cream. Yeah. Oh, and don't forget to bring some low-cal sweetener for my coffee, will you? Thank you.
Give me a scotch. Make it a double, would you?
Where the hell do you think you're going? Inside with you. Look, I told you I do this alone. Look, you just take care of the Fat Man. Santa will cover your back, and I'll hold the kitchen.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, turn around. You, up against the wall. Let's go. Come on, Rick. If you keep your mouth shut, you're dead. You understand me?
To set up! All right, drop the guns, gentlemen. You're slightly outnumbered.
You set this up.
No, I never got the chance.
Get him out of here before I lose my appetite.
Come on, let's do it.
Good work, ladies and gentlemen of the department. Very good. Whoa. What's the matter, Jake?
How did you know?
I'll tell you what happened. Earlier this year, a dummy company bailed out Matthias financially. Now, the guy behind that company is an old friend of ours, Tonio Sebastian. You remember him, don't you?
How'd you know you were the target? How'd you know that?
Well, I had a little visit with Blakey Eisler. Took a while, but he finally talked.
I knew something was wrong as soon as I saw you.
No.
No, I did.
How could you?
Because Max isn't here. You would never risk Max getting hurt.
Well, even though Max is half deaf, he's very sensitive to loud noises. Thank God I'm soft-spoken, or I would drive him crazy. Hey, how about having some dinner with me?
No, I've got a little work to do.
Well, you did a good job, Jake.
You know something? You didn't do too bad yourself. I'll see you around.
Good night, Jake. Good night.
I'm stunned. I don't know what to say. How could I know that? I'm finished.
It's Archer, with the police.
Said I'd be back.
You're a cop.
Mm-hmm. Where's Matthias?
Oh my God!
All right. Come on, let's go.
With the visions of those, he broke the mold, shaking the world with dreams untold. From Farm to the prairie style, he built the future mile by mile. Concrete glass and nature's flow, Wright's designs make the world glow. From the ground to the endless sky, his genius soared, he's flying high. He said, let it breathe, let it grow, let the architecture steal the show. Blending earth with open space, he built the future, set the pace. Built the sky, let's rise, Frank would right. He touched the skies with every brick, every beam. He made the world a living dream. Geometry, design so bright, he lit the way with endless light. In every space, in every height, he's the master of modern sight. From the Guggenheim to unity, Wright created pure harmony. Shapes that twist, that flow, that bend. He knew the future had no end. Building structures that defy, he raised them up to kiss the sky. Inside and out, his spirit roared. Wright's imagination soared. He said, form and function intertwined. In every building there's a sign, breaking limits, pushing wide. He let the beauty flow inside. The sky, let's rise, Frank would right. He touched the skies with every brick, every beam. He made the world a living dream. Geometry, design so bright, he lit the way with endless light. In every space, in every height, he's the master of modern sight. The space, the line, crafting beauty so divine. Through nature's flow, he found the way, building dreams that still hold sway. Full night core energy, fast and powerful, with bright uplifting sense. Build the sky, let's rise, Frank would right. He touched the skies with every brick, every beam. He made the world a living dream. Geometry, design so bright, he lit the way with endless light. In every space, in every height, he's the master of modern sight. Let's fly. created pure harmony. Shapes that twist, that flow, that bend. He knew the future had no end. Building structures back to fly. He raised them up to kiss the sky. Inside and out in spirit roared. Wright's imagination soared. From the Guggenheim to unity, Wright created pure harmony. Shapes that twist, that flow, that bend. He knew the future had no end. Building structures back to fly. He raised them up to kiss the sky. Inside and out in spirit roared. Wright's imagination and aside. All night core, energy fast and powerful, with bright uplifting insight. They saw the world with its own divine. You knew the future had no end.
That was Dina Roan's last concert, performed 1 year ago this week. And as you recall, the day after this, she admitted herself into the Robinson Cole Clinic for drug and alcohol abuse. But we've learned that Dina Roan is coming out of the clinic this week to go on the comeback trail. But is it all over for her? Can she handle the strain of a comeback? We've also learned that she may be breaking her recording contract with longtime lover and record mogul Tony Stans. And what about her sister Janine Roan, the guiding light who helped build her career? What will she say about that?
The whole damn thing makes me sick.
Did you say something?
Talent like mine goes unnoticed while a tramp like her wasted her life. Give me another scotch. She's not gonna make any damn comeback. Not if I can help it.
That'll be $3. There's a woman at the bar carrying a gun. She's gone. Dr. Kennedy wanted you to come in next week for a checkup, but I've arranged to have it at the house instead. Also, when we go outside, let me handle the press. I've got some hype for a concert tour I want to start, the likes of which nobody has ever seen.
Janine, please don't do this.
Honey, you haven't exactly been on the charts the last 12 months. We need to get a jump start on this career.
Look, I know you mean well, but there's going to be some changes.
Changes? What are you talking about?
I put the bags in the car. Now you want me to bring it around back, or do you feel like talking to the angels of the press?
I'll talk to them.
No, I will.
If you'll recall, you've never handled the press very well.
Well, then I guess it's time I changed that, huh?
Suit yourself.
Thank God you're here.
You're gonna be fine.
Yeah, just keep reminding me about that every 15 seconds.
Come here. Let's go, huh?
What are your plans now? Are you going back to Tony's station?
Dina, are you going back on the tour?
Could you turn over here?
Hi.
Yeah, you going back to
First, I want to thank you all for coming. Second, I am a recovering drug and alcohol abuser who very much wants to rebuild her life. I'm going to break my contract with Stan's Records. I want to find a smaller record company, and I want to build a more modest career.
What do you mean?
I want to concentrate more on the quality of my life and not just the quantity of my record sales. So, thank you for coming. That's all. What was it?
Honest.
Tell him, of course we see him as an artist. Of course we share his vision and want to support.
Dina Roan just announced to the press that she's going to break her contract.
Tell him anything. Once we got him signed, it's a done deal. He's a big spender. He'll cut all this artistic crap and do what we say when he needs money.
I was so proud of how you handled yourself today.
I'm pretty scared.
New beginnings always are.
So how long have you been sober?
2 years, this 4th of July, but who's counting, huh?
Oh, you're home. Hey, come here. I heard the demo records that you cut. You sound terrific.
Just getting them prepared for you.
Oh, Neely, this is Karen.
Hi.
Karen.
Nice to meet you.
Not only does Karen do my demo recording, she is also my backup vocalist, and she's my road manager, and one of these days she's going to cut her very own album.
I've heard so many stories about when you and Dina roomed together.
Oh.
I feel like I know you.
You didn't tell her everything. No.
Dina, question. The liquor cabinet. What should I do with all the liquor? Do you want it out?
No. Keep it. I want to deal with things as they are.
Okay.
Frank, you're being ridiculous about this. What do you mean, have we discussed signing with your company? What do you think? Look, as a matter of fact, Dina's in the room with me right now. No, Dina loves your company. It's just we haven't made a decision yet. I'll call you later.
Are you all right?
Don't say anything to Dina about my discussions with Cherokee Records.
Hi, Jill.
Dina. Feels good to have you back.
Thanks. There is a small charity benefit at the Down and Dirty Club. It's for drug and alcohol abuse, and they wanted to know if I could sing there.
Honey, I don't think that's such a good idea. I think the first time you perform should be someplace with a lot more visibility, someplace we can really exploit this.
Look, I really would like to do this, so if you could please arrange it.
Whatever.
Hey, how's life at top of the charts?
A little tense.
Oh, by the way, I saw your friend on television. She seemed to have her stuff together.
Yeah, well, I'm worried. It's like now that she's back, everybody wants something from her.
Thought her sister took care of all that.
Well, she's part of the problem. So's the record company. I'm not sure anybody around her gives a damn about her.
Oh, I don't know about that. I think you do.
Yeah, I do. Listen, she's performing tonight. You want to go?
This a date?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Yeah.
Can't. Gotta be on the corner of 3rd and Riverview.
Stakeout, huh?
Yeah.
Your loss.
Tell me about it. Have a good time?
Have a good night?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Remember me, remember me. I long to be your favorite memory. Remember me and all the times we shared, loved and cared. Please keep a part of me in your heart.
Watch it.
Though we will always be worlds apart.
Excuse me.
Hey, what are you doing?
Let me see your invitation.
Get your hands off me.
See your
Get your
invitation.
hands off of me.
Come with me.
Get away from me.
Can't pretend all I have left
All right,
is
all
just
right.
to be
Show me your
your
invitation.
friend.
Police, let me through. What happened here?
When I saw this picture in the paper, I knew it was her. She sat right there making these threatening comments. She has a real brainwave problem.
What kind of comments?
There was this show on, and it was talking about Dina Roan. Boy, did she hate her. She said she's not going to make any comeback. And it was after that I spotted the gun.
Do you know anything about this woman?
Not much. She's been in a few times, but nothing regular, and she's always alone.
What about a name?
Not really. Only she did make the comment that she and Dina had the same real first name.
Dina's real first name is Mary.
Mary, that's it. That's what she said.
Do me a favor. Call me if she comes in again, okay?
Okay.
Half a dozen witnesses from the benefit confirmed this sketch.
Yeah, and I have the statement from the bartender at the Platinum.
Well, at least we've got a pretty solid reason as to why this woman was at the benefit. Has Dina ever been threatened before?
Not that I know of, but I'm going over there this afternoon. Tell her about all this, see what I can find out.
All right, get the computers to give us a rundown on any priors named Mary with either medical or criminal backgrounds in celebrity threats.
If that's her name. I mean, who knows? She may have made it up.
I need Jake on the Lucarelli case, so you're on your own.
Thank you, sir.
Hi. You okay?
Dina's just gone through the toughest year of her life. You know, she's fighting real hard to keep her act together. And what's the first roadblock she runs into?
Listen, if you need me, you know where to find me, right?
Yeah, I know.
Do you know how much I missed you? Do you still love me?
Part of me's always going to love you, Tony. But our relationship wasn't good, so I have to put it behind me.
So you're running out on me in the company?
No. No, I'm not running out. I'm going on. I want to sign with a smaller record company.
Are you sure you're not really running away? Are you afraid that you can't make it back if you tried? You are scared, aren't you?
If I wasn't, then I wouldn't be human.
You are a beautiful soul. You know that. I'll give you the strength to make it back. Together we can do anything.
I knew it. I told myself you were going to try this. I warned myself. Tony, you're still trying to con me, and this time it almost worked.
I made you remember. I backed you and no one wanted you. One album together. That's all. If it's not working, we're history.
You just don't get it. I can't throw away my future for a piece of the past.
Hi, Jill. Where's Janine?
She's in the house with Dina.
Do you know if there's been any threats against Dina's life? Calls, letters, any suspicious people hanging around?
I think you better talk to Janine about that.
Is that a yes?
The answer's yes. Tell her about that weird chick who sent all those letters and made those calls.
Is that so?
I think you better talk to Janine.
Of course, I'm glad you're leaving Tony's company. That's not the point. The point is
You
every
want me to
time
sign
you
at another large record company.
That's where the power is. That's where the money is.
Help me sign at a small record company where I can have a long-term...
Dina, you're a great singer. You're a lousy businesswoman.
Excuse me. I'm sorry to interrupt.
It's okay. We were just doing a little sparring.
Neely, what's wrong? I know that look.
We have reason to believe that the woman who committed the murder at the benefit was stalking you. I have to know, have there been any threats against you?
No.
Jill told me to ask you.
Hey, I hung onto the file in case I could find out who it was and have a restraining order put on him.
Why didn't you tell me about this?
Because you were so strung out on the booze and the drugs, I figured it was the last thing you needed.
Did you try to notify the authorities?
These people are usually harmless.
Mr. McCabe, Sergeant Capshaw. I think we have a lead.
So I've been working on the end of my new song. Listen and tell me what you think, okay? Be there when you call. I love you through it all.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Thanks.
Remember that Christmas when the water pipe broke?
Yeah, we couldn't afford a plumber.
So I tried to fix it, and then I broke the other one.
I remember sloshing around in 5 inches of freezing cold water.
And then the Christmas tree fell on your head.
She almost got electrocuted.
Yeah, those were the good old days. Hello? Yeah, just a minute. Hello.
I'm coming to get you.
What? It was her.
You okay? I'm okay, I'm okay.
It's okay, baby. Stay there. Stay down. Nobody move. She broke in there and used the phone to call up to the house, so do a real number in there for prints. I found some tracks leading up from the wall. I want plaster casts of them. These I found near that tree. Run them through the lab, okay?
Okay, Sergeant.
Thanks.
Sergeant Capshaw.
Yeah.
Mr. McCabe is on the remote.
Thanks. Yes, sir.
I heard what happened. You okay?
Yeah, emotionally things are a little rocky over here.
Listen, we found a Mary Smith with an extensive hospital record. Been institutionalized twice, arrested once for assault. I got her last 2 home addresses. Check with Jake.
Okay.
Well, here it is. Mary Smith for life in the Times.
Juvie Hall at 15.
Yeah.
Juvie Hall at 16. Attempted suicide at 17. Attempted suicide at 20. Possession of heroin. Pretty rocky life.
Pretty sad.
Yeah. There's about half a dozen people around Dina I'd like to get background checks on.
Get on it right away.
I want it done very confidentially. There's so much money riding on the outcome of what happens to her and what direction she takes. I just want everything double-checked.
That's what you want. That's what I'll get done for you. Let me ask you a question. This guy Stantz, what's his number?
Lots of charm and a very bad news guy.
He's also known for his cowboy tactics. You know what I mean?
He's a wild card.
The demos you did for Dana were terrific.
Were they terrific enough to let me record them?
Well, Dana has the rights to them, not me.
Well, what if we could get the rights? Oh, come on. Come on, I'm ready to step up. I can handle myself. Dina can't make a comeback. She's cracked in a dozen spots.
Step up. Okay. You help me, and I'll help you.
Tell me what you want.
Well, I need to get her to record that next album for me. It should sell. I mean, ex-druggie and drunk on the comeback trail. She's barely looking for one damn album anyway.
This is not what I want to hear.
Get a party. You know, we'll snort here. A couple of drinks there. When she's like that, she'll be spending money.
Which means she has to make money. I know the routine.
She'll come home to Daddy.
I don't want her to come close to Daddy.
You get her back to me, and I will make a deal for you to cut an album.
First-rate material. Top of the line production.
I'll put it on paper. What do you think?
I think we should consummate the deal.
Nice place.
Thanks. Yes, it's
great.
You know, when Mary moved into this building, she was just a pitifully unhappy girl trying to make it as a singer. Kept to herself. No boyfriends, no girlfriends. She tried to make it, but got nowhere. And then emotionally, she started to unravel. She got into real intense drug use for a while, flipped a couple of times.
You said that she lived here for 2 years and then disappeared.
5 months ago, she went out and never came back. Well, eventually, I had to rent her apartment.
Did you try to contact her relatives or the authorities?
Yeah, both. Got nowhere. Folks didn't know where she was. The police had no record of anything. She did a real Alice. She went down the hole and joined the crazies. Want to see something? I used to sing backup for a lot of groups. Had some set of pipes. That's how I got this place.
Right, so you said she just left one day. Now, what happened to her stuff?
It was 1 suitcase worth. I kept it. You want me to get it?
Please.
Oh, let me just ask you. You know Dina Rome? And, well, the last couple of years, I've been writing these songs. Yeah, they're good. They're really good. Well, suppose I lay them on you. You think maybe Gina could give them a listen?
I'll see what I can do.
All right.
I've gone through all her things, and something's very wrong here.
All right, lay it out for me. What is it?
Look at all this stuff to protect your throat. Mary Smith was almost phobic about it. So what's she doing smoking? Mary Smith's shoe size is a 5.5. Mary Smith's foot has now grown to a size 7. These are recordings. They're primitive and homemade, but her landlady says she would never go anywhere without them. Why'd she leave them behind? She disappears without a trace and then suddenly shows up at the Platinum carrying a gun. This absolutely makes no sense. You know, it's like...
There's 2 Mary Smiths.
Yeah. You know, if someone wanted Dina killed, they could certainly exploit the fact that there's this crazy running around threatening her.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to be careful not to trip yourself up since there's a real Mary Smith running around out there somewhere.
But she disappeared 5 months ago. What if Mary Smith is dead? And the Mary Smith running around now is a fake.
Dina wants to change her life. And that's radically gonna change some people's financial situation, right? When was the first time she mentioned this to anyone? Do you remember?
She told me that she talked to her sister, her lawyer, and Tony Stans 5 months ago. 3 days later, the press got wind of it. Dina's under a lot of pressure. I'm afraid she's gonna crack. I've got to get to this Mary Smith, whoever she is, and fast. Any ideas?
You're gonna have to make sure she plays in your ballpark. That's number 1.
Do you mind if I have a drink? You want one? I admire what you're doing. But I wonder, maybe you're being just a little too rigid with yourself. All these nevers. If you could just relax and feel more secure in yourself, then you could have one. And it wouldn't seem like some giant monster that's gonna devour you. You're stronger than you know. You don't have to run from this.
What the hell are you doing?
What's wrong with you?
I don't want you messing with her head.
It's okay, I wasn't gonna take a drink. Talk about messing with her head. I'll bet Dina would love to know she's financially wiped out, thanks to shoddy management. And who was trying to sell her off to another large record company just so she could make a fat bonus check for making the deal? Go ahead, tell her.
Janine, no. This isn't true, is it?
Dina, I...
Dina? Dina, what's wrong?
Go ahead, say it. I should have told her. How's she doing?
Not good. The two of you are supposed to be going to some party tomorrow night.
Tony Stanza's 40th birthday.
Well, she wants to go.
Under the circumstances, do you think that's such a good idea?
No, but I can't stop her. Excuse me.
I know that. Hi.
What's up?
Let me get back to you. Have a seat. Well, lots up. We found our girl.
Mary Smith.
Yeah. The original. ID'd this morning. Now, there was a Jane Doe found dead outside of Mountain View about a month ago. I had Mary Smith's dental records shipped up there.
She was shot 3 times in the back of the head at close range.
She was dumped in the hills behind her ranch.
We can rule out crime of passion.
Assassination. Like you were right about this thing the whole time.
Yeah.
How's your friend holding up, okay?
The record business, alcohol and drug abuse. She survived that. She'll survive this.
You mind a little advice?
From you, anytime.
Something I learned a long time ago. Sometimes with our friends, we tend to overlook the little things. Because, well, they're our friends. And we think we know them very well. So, what appears to be may not really be. All I'm saying to you is, be careful.
I will. Thanks.
Okay. Hey, babe. Glad you made it.
Really? I had the distinct impression you don't want me to make it.
I'm sorry for the trouble I caused.
You know, sometimes my temper.
Spare me. Don't give me lies about how you feel.
Oh, what is this? Nice little family gathering. Can I join in?
Champagne?
No, how about a scotch?
How'd you like it?
On the rocks, like the rest of my life.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm following Karen's advice. I'm loosening up. Always heartfelt advice, wasn't it, Karen? So, sis, tell me. How much of a perk am I in the open market?
For what it's worth, I screwed up, okay? I managed our affairs badly. I lost your money. But you remember one thing. I helped build this career for you. I fought for you. I bled for you. Hell, I took a back seat to you. When you were so blasted on the booze and the drugs that you couldn't manage your own affairs, I took the heat for you. I failed. But who hasn't?
For what it's worth, you are out of the loop. I'm signing with a small record company of my own choice, and I'm doing it tomorrow.
Why are you doing this?
Why? Because I don't care. Because I look around and see that all I am is a commodity. And this commodity wants to get loaded. It doesn't want to think about records or record sales.
Don't do this.
Neely, you are my friend, not my keeper. And if you want to remain my friend, then keep quiet.
Let's go outside and talk now.
Let go of me. I am so sick of your stupid prissy remarks. Why don't you just get out?
I'm going home. If there's a problem, call me.
By the way, the closest you're ever going to get to one of my songs again is when you buy the CD. You're fired.
Whoa, whoa. You okay? How can I help?
You know what you can do? You can find some nice 10-story building, get up on the roof, and jump off. I'll hear from my attorney in the morning with the bad news. We're history.
Freeze! Drop it! Dina, get back. Come here. Come here!
Jill?
What's going on?
You're under arrest for the murder of Mary Smith and conspiracy to commit murder. Read her rights.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to an attorney and have him present during questioning if you wish.
So, how'd I do? You did great.
Whoa, Janine. What are you doing?
Figure I'll be fired. I'm just facing the inevitable.
Janine, I don't want you to go.
What?
I've been doing some thinking and some remembering. I remember a young woman who gave up her own singing career, helped babysit her selfish younger sister. I remember a young woman who had faith in that sister when that younger sister lost faith in herself. And mostly I remember how you watched out for me when I gave up watching out for myself. Janine, I've made a lot of mistakes. And I'm gonna make a lot more. But I will not make the one where I forget to forgive others theirs. What do you say? Can we please start again? I mean, hey, licking booze and drugs and everything else they throw at us. It's a little bankruptcy.
Dina, I know I've disappointed you. And I'm so sorry. And I know I don't say it often enough. But I really am so proud of you. After they knew about the threats, they tracked down Mary Smith and killed her.
Then Joe went around as Mary. He wanted that album pretty bad.
Yeah, with Dina dead or having a nervous breakdown, Karen could step right in.
Oh, you did good work, Capshaw.
Thank you. By the way, sir, could you get dressed up?
Why?
Well, you're invited to a little party.
Oh?
I look in your eyes where you just can't disguise. You're needing me to assure you that I'll stay by your side for the rest of the ride. We'll share in the highs and the lows. Wherever it goes, boy, I want you to know that I'll love you through it all. Catch you when you fall, boy. And in the good times,
Viacom.